Hey guys, it's John. Right, got a package in the post, 3 of them, and can see what it is. Small one here. If anybody wants to send me anything, there's my address. Yeah, haven't really had any, or even been asked for any VLCT for a long time, or even though I've always been quite generous in the past. So I thought I'll go and treat myself. So yes, here we go. This is a CD that I'm pretty stoked about getting. Really cool. It is a hard one to get hold of, but Rock Candy have reissued it, and do you know what? Rock Candy reissued this only recently, 2018. It's been reissued, and I'm glad they reissued it, because to get the original CD is stupid money, and it's hard to find. And the band is Shadow King. You got Lou Gramm, which is there, and you got Vivian Campbell with Dio, Whitesnake, Def Leppard, and River Dogs. That was River Dogs he did. If not, I apologise for screwing that up, but I think it was River Dogs. But yeah, Shadow King, mastered in high definition, and then you've got ex-Foreigner and Dio members. Produced by Keith Olsen, who did Whitesnake 87, Heart album, and Ozzy stuff. Includes Once Upon a Time and What Would It Take, 16-page full colour booklet, 3,500 word essay with new band interview, enhanced artwork, and previously unseen photos. This is what I like about Rock Candy stuff. They really do do a good job with reissuing these things. I love getting their stuff that they bring out. But yeah, Shadow King, looking forward to playing that, because I love Foreigner. I like the stuff Vivian Campbell's done in the past, with Dio and that. I'm stoked about putting this on. Awesome. And that came out in, just trying to think when it originally came out. This is the only album they did, I believe. I'd have to open it up and have a look in a minute. But yeah, Shadow King's debut. Next one. I don't know what this is. Hopefully it's oh, it's not music related. It's just that I was chatting to Metal Mickey last night, and or messaging him, and he was asking me about I was telling him about where I live and stuff, and about World War II and stuff, and when the Germans occupied Guernsey and the Channel Islands. And I was telling him I must do a video of my book collection of local history stuff, as well as the occupation and stuff. But also, I've just bought this book because this is the river where I've recently discovered that my pop's uncle died on 19th of May 1940, just as it was just as they were being brought back towards the beaches of Dunkirk. And yeah, so I wanted to have a good read, and I found this book quite cheap actually, about £10 or so, and there's loads of stuff in there, so I'm looking forward to reading that today. But yeah, heavily into World War II, but mainly the British side of it, not the Americans. Sorry Americans, but no, that's just because it's local British history. So yeah. And then I got another one. Oh wow, that was nearly a full house there with that. It nearly came off completely. Fingers crossed this is awesome. Awesome. Not their best album, but I still like some of it. So, and I finally, why do Amazon do that? Why do they send you some post without the invoice and other post with the invoice? It's madness. Now I picked up Iron Maiden's No Prayer for the Dying from 1990. This is the 2015 repress. Oh sorry, no, 2017 repress is down here. Made in the EU. So yeah, there you go. This was an album that I struggled to really love. I used to, when I had it on cassette, I used to take it with me to where I worked at night time, and I'd have the earphones in because I could play it and not be in trouble for listening to music. And I'd always I'd take a few of my cassettes, and No Prayer for the Dying was one. I thought, well, I've got to listen to this and get into it, and I really did get into it. I always love the guitar work in No Prayer for the Dying. Was it that song? And then I always loved Bring Your Daughter to the Slaughter, and I still do. But when I look back now and I think, you know, this is probably their worst album they ever made with Bruce. That Holy Smoke song is one that, you know, I could care. I'm quite happy never ever to hear that song ever again. And it's got one of the crappiest videos going. I'm sure Metal Mickey will agree with me with the Holy Smoke. I'm sure he's mentioned that before. Tail Gunner is okay. Public Enema number one. Yeah. Okie dokie. Fate's Warning. I can't remember how these go, and I've listened to them so many times on my cassette. The Assassin's okay. One Silent Run Deeper's another one that's shockingly terrible. Hooks and You was okay. Mother Russia was a goodish, okay song, but Bring Your Daughter to the Saucer. Bring Your Daughter to the Saucer. That's like, you know, an alien coming down. Bring your daughter into the saucer. Whatever they talk like, I don't know. That was a stupid, idiotic impression. Maybe I was taken over by aliens last night. Don't know. We don't get so many aliens around this part of the world. The odd couple of sightings of spaceships, that is. Whereas I know in America, they love you Americans. It must be something in the water. But yeah, No Prayer for the Dying. Don't mind the cover. But yeah, not their best with Bruce. So sorry to the people that love it. I just don't. That's the three things that I've got. And that's it. So keep rocking, keep watching, keep listening. Cheers.